Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Four Sides of the Ring. It's Justin and it's Casey. And we're back after a bit of a break. We had a bit of a, few goings on in the world, a couple trips and whatnot. But now we're back. Back to discuss a couple things. As it sits now, we're a couple days out from Saturday night's main event and Evolution this coming Saturday and Sunday. And so we just thought we'd talk a little bit about that. There's been, like we said, it's been a couple weeks since we been here, so there's been a lot going on the last few weeks. So Evolution. So the next is the second time they're doing the all-women's pay-per-view, PLE, and it's shaping up to be pretty good this year. And then Saturday night's main event has a couple matches. I think there's going to be more to come Saturday because they've only got three matches lined up. I wanted to touch on the Goldberg stuff. You look confused.
Hold on. The main event. It was Seth.
You want the other one?
Yeah, bring up Saturday main event because I just watched something today. Nick Aldis made an announcement. I'm trying to remember what the hell he announced for main event. Randy, Drew, Gunther. Okay, so it was none of those.
I was gonna say I don't think these three were already announced, so they wouldn't have been announced today.
Nick Aldis just made an announcement today of a match. I can't remember where it was. Jeez, I can't even remember. Sorry, everybody. That just popped in my head. And that just confused me.
I don't see anything on his Twitter.
Let me look.
All right, we are looking up to see.
You can keep going. I'll
what
keep looking. I swear.
We might have heard. That's all right.
I can't remember who it was though. All right, this is probably about to make noise. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, here we go. I think I might have found what you were looking for.
To make a decision about Saturday night.
Yeah, that's it.
Good morning, everyone. It's your SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis. It is a beautiful morning. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and it seems like a great day to make a decision about Saturday night's main event. And that decision is as follows. I have decided that Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa will go one-on-one and settle their differences in the squared circle at Saturday night's.
So Jimmy and
Okay, so we have
Solo are a part of that now. So that's 4 matches.
So we have 4 matches.
Sorry, everybody.
That's all right. We got to catch up on what's really happening. So if there was something, I didn't see that at all.
Well, I just came across it this morning right before we got hit at work, and I just when we were sitting there saying main event, there was only 3. I was like, no, I swear I just heard another one.
So that'll be 2 title matches then, and then
I don't know if that's a title match though.
He said he'll be defending his title.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
it says he'll be defending the U.S. title.
Okay,
against
so the
Jimmy.
U.S. title and the world title will be on the line.
So we got 2 title matches
This
Saturday
might
night.
actually be the funnest U.S. or Saturday main event
I hope so. I hope.
we get.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about: the Gunther Goldberg stuff.
Goldberg wins and doesn't retire, and
If you don't mind. Well, this is the thing. I feel like in this match, Gunther is kind of in a lose-lose situation. Like, if he loses the match, he loses his title, right? Obviously.
Right.
If he loses the match, he's losing to a 58-year-old Goldberg, right? And it just paints him in a bad light, right? And at this point, like him or hate him, Gunther is a big-time wrestler, right? He's a
Right.
world-class wrestler in the business, okay? But the problem I have is that if he wins, it's not good for him either. Like, because if he wins, he beats Goldberg in Goldberg's retirement match, right? He's only beating 58-year-old Goldberg. And this is no shame to Goldberg, He's still very, big, strong, healthy dude. It's just, he's past the point of wrestling, Like, am I trying to slam Goldberg here, lest he come and find me and kill me?
do it.
Do it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it feels like this match is kind of being disrespectful to Gunther and who Gunther should be in this business. Because, like I said, he's world class. He's held titles. He's holding a title. And now, because it's like you said, what happens if Goldberg wins the title? Does he retire? Does he get more matches? Does Seth come out and lay the briefcase on him? I did say Goldberg, right? What if Goldberg wins, right?
Yes.
What if Goldberg wins?
All right.
Like, we've not seen title changes at Saturday night's main event, so
Well,
that's
technically they never said like it in all like in layman's terms. They never technically specified that this would be Goldberg's last match. They didn't. They specified that his last match will be his retirement match. They could be doing something like they're doing with John, only with Goldberg, and pushing it to SummerSlam, which would be cool. But at the same time,
Oh, remind me what I heard about SummerSlam in a minute. Anyway, back to the Goldberg stuff.
if this is his retirement match, it was not gonna end with Goldberg losing.
See, that's the thing I get to too. Is Goldberg, like, if this is his retirement match, right? The last match he's gonna have, is he gonna lose that match? Probably not, unless Triple H, is screwing with him because Triple H didn't want to do this. But
Triple H didn't want to do a lot of things.
like, it just seems to me that Gunther's not in a good position going into this fight, as far as his legacy and who he should be in the business. At least as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't think he should be. If this was a non-title match, I'd feel differently about it.
Right.
Like, Gunther could lose a non-title match and it'd be okay, and then Goldberg could go out winning his last match and everything. I just feel like with the title involved, that Gunther should not be losing the title to Goldberg. That's kind of how I feel at this point.
It doesn't really make sense other than to
I think if he loses the title to
push
Goldberg,
more shots towards SummerSlam if Goldberg's willing to do that. But
because like the situation with Cena's what, 48 or so, right? And he's kind of still, he hasn't, he's still kind of at the very, very end of his career. He hasn't been away for years and years and years. I don't think it's been too long, but anyway, he's still kind of there. So he has a story to play out. Goldberg's been away for a long time. Has it not been? Oh.
no, he
When's the last time?
Oh, I may have to Google that one. It wasn't. He was back recently, the last few years, going up against Roman and wow, Brock Lesnar. There we go. All right, gold. Last match. Not his. God, you jackasses. That wasn't. Okay, Goldberg previously competed in a match against Roman Reigns at the 2022 Elimination Chamber, where he lost the Universal Title Ship match. So, 2022.
All right, so it's been a couple years. It's not too
He's
bad.
been back and forth. He's gone up against Goldberg or Roman. He's gone up against Bobby Lashley. He's gone up against Brock Lesnar. So he's kind of been like John Cena back and
Little
back and forth.
Well, all the same. I think Gunther should win this match.
This is saying this is his last match, though.
And I think Gunther should win this match. I don't think Gunther should lose the title.
Well, if it's Goldberg's last match, it wouldn't make sense to have him win the title because then he'd just have to.
See, that doesn't make sense to me. Like I could understand giving
Unless,
him,
like you said, he won and then, or right as he's about to win,
and,
Seth comes out
yeah.
and cashes in.
See, I could see something like that though.
Because I'm sure this is probably the main event. So Seth and LA will be done with their match. So Seth might come out, Braun, because let's face it, it would actually be pretty stellar if Seth sent Braun Breaker out to spear Goldberg. And then Seth cashes in and takes it.
See, and you could do that like before the match technically ends.
Yeah.
And
like show that it's okay, Goldberg is about to win.
Right, and then
all of a sudden Braun Breaker's out of nowhere, spears him, and then Seth comes in and curb stomps him and pins him.
That's the only way I could see it being kind of a win for everybody.
Because then that would just add a Gunther going after
because Gunther doesn't lose that match. He doesn't lose the title to Goldberg.
Doesn't lose face to his crowd.
Goldberg doesn't really lose his last match. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that actually, I mean, if they plan that route, that could be a win-win for everybody.
With it being, if Braun Breaker were the one to spear him, it'd be kind of a tip of the hat towards Braun, saying, "You get my spear now," because, yeah, because even Goldberg has said the kid's got to go places.
He chopped Sammy in half the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that highlight.
So before we really go on, I forgot to bring this up the other day when I read it, but guess who's back in WWE as a producer?
Oh, you know what? I think I read that. Old Shayna.
Shayna Baszler's back at NXT.
That's cool, though.
So it makes me wonder if her exiting was on purpose, because she probably just can't do it anymore. Like, gotta realize she probably
isn't she in her 40s now?
Oh, I don't even know.
I think she's right around there. Okay. Apologies, Shayna, if I got that way wrong.
Should we let's make him feel stupid?
Lest she comes and kills me too.
She is, she's 44 years old.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So you were younger. You said 40.
Shayna,
she doesn't look it either.
Let me say this real quick. Shayna, I apologize. I meant 30.
She doesn't look it. Like, honestly, if you were to ask me, I would have said something like in her 30s.
All right, that's all I would really.
But I was but what I was about to say was, you just, because even, like, you just don't realize it. Because I'll tell you now, I don't know how, like, I didn't realize Damian was in his 40s. I thought he was late 20s, early 30s. You know what I'm saying? So these guys that are being released right now, like Shayna, it may have just been because they can't.
Just time to
Just
move
it's
on.
time to
yeah.
be done. You know, because a lot of people don't realize. You know, that's what Bobby Roode did. It's what a few people have done. They just stepped out of the ring and went into producing where they could help. So,
All right. Well, that's cool though that she's back. At least she still has a role
yeah, so she is back.
in the industry and everything. So, all right. So, well, I was gonna say this about SummerSlam. I wasn't gonna talk too much on SummerSlam today.
Not yet.
There's still a lot to, but I heard Jelly Roll is getting a match
I heard there's something lined up for Jelly Roll.
at SummerSlam. So, do with that as you will. I don't know how everyone feels about that, but if you come across our podcast on X or something, leave us a comment and tell us how you feel about that. We'll get into that further as we talk about SummerSlam later on, like next week or the week after or whatever. All right. Do you want to talk more about these other matches? We got LA Knight, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. They're just going to be...
No, I'm good.
They're probably...
This sounds like repeats there.
I mean, it's Saturday Night's main event. It hasn't been much outside of normal shows, so there'll probably be some good fights. But outside of that, I don't think those extend storylines too much for now, but they might. All right, let's talk a little bit more about Evolution. Did you see the Rhea Ripley Io Sky promo where she got the challenge?
No.
God, how did it go? Because Io went out, and I think she called Rhea out and basically just told her, I want to face the best, and I want to face you. So they've got the championship match at Evolution. And then, Rhea, she was like, basic Rhea response, she's like, well, I'm going to do everything I can to take that from you, So that should be a pretty good match. Io and Rhea are always good, so.
Io's gonna lose.
You think
Rhea's gonna win?
Think so, huh? Think Rhea's getting it back, do you?
Yeah, I gotta stay in her good graces somehow. Damn. Ain't that stupid?
I'm not gonna lie, I could see that going either way.
I think this is Rhea's chance to take it, and then whatever they decide to do from here to SummerSlam, we'll continue it because Rhea will sell the seats at SummerSlam.
That's very true, and
Io can. She has the potential, but since she's been the women's champion, we just haven't seen a lot of her. See her on social just fine, but she hasn't done very many defenses. So...
No.
Well, we still don't know what Naomi's going to do with her briefcase either. So, even though she's already tried to apparently cash in.
She's tried twice to cash in now. She's had two. Like, she can't get the match started quick enough to make it effective. She's run out twice now, though. But that's probably coming up pretty quick. What?
Cody Rhodes confirmed as Julie for upcoming live action Street Fighter film.
Oh, Guile.
Guile?
Yeah.
Oh, I had that way wrong. So, Guile.
Yeah, apparently him and Roman Reigns are both in that.
I heard someone else is in it. That's not them. It was, Jason Momoa was what?
That.
I can't remember. I think it was Momoa.
All right, so Cody,
Oh. Yep, Momoa.
It's okay to go out and do movies, but you cannot leave the industry.
Yeah, you're the only reason Justin's watching.
Don't be doing that to me. At least till Liv Morgan gets back.
Oh, that's weird.
Did I tell you my prediction for Liv Morgan's return? I think you might have
They
said.
don't even have Roman. Oh, there he is. God. Well, why would you do that?
Do what?
Confirmed cast for movie now includes. You go through, you don't see Roman Reigns because it says WWE's Roman Reigns. Why wouldn't it say that for Cody too?
Wait, turn that back around. God, as Akuma. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
50 Cent is Balrog. Bison. I'll have to go see this.
It's gonna be good.
Anyway, you might have said the same thing now that I think about it. But I think Liv Morgan's coming back at the Royal Rumble. That's my prediction. Just saying it now.
It's a Royal Rumble before SummerSlam.
No, for when she does return.
She's probably not gonna be back for a couple of months, huh?
Royal Rumble's not back or not up till January, so
Yeah, she's not gonna be back for a minute.
she's got it at least 3 months, could be like 6 months. So she's got a minute. Anyway,
Well, they're already mourning her in Judgment Day.
I know that was funny. Raquel's all, she's alive. But that does bring up the tag team championship. Fatal 4-way for the tag team championship. Think they'll retain?
Oh, Finn and JD.
No, the women.
Oh, the women's. For who's in it so far?
Okay, so Raquel and Roxanne
Right.
defending. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for, I think they're the SmackDown team. There's the NXT team of
And when's this happening?
Sol Ruca and shit, I forgot her.
Zara.
Is it Zara?
Zara. Something like that.
Yeah. And then the Asuka and Kairi Sane are the other.
And that's happening.
And they're the Raw team. That's it, Evolution. So Fatal 4-way for the women's tag team between those 4 teams.
So it's a Raw team, a SmackDown team, and an NXT team, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Story-wise, it'd make sense if they retain just to carry on the fact that Roxanne's carrying Liv's title and making it to where Raquel and Roxanne start being buddy-buddy. But it would actually be really cool to see Sol Ruca and Zara take it. They are actually a phenomenal tag team on NXT.
That's going to be fun. And then Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Those 2 are wrestling well together.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I mean, I wouldn't be... Well, who's the... Wait.
Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Yeah, they can lose.
Is it the Kabuki Warriors?
Sure.
I can't remember what they're called.
Whatever
Their old team name.
Yeah, the Kabuki Warriors.
But they're back. But they could, honestly, I think it could go any way. I'd like to see Raquel and Roxanne retain. But, might not happen. Might not happen. And then we've got Tiffy and Trish. I hope Trish wins. That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't make sense, though.
Win the women's championship. That'd be funny. And then Jade and
Even
Naomi.
though this is her first championship in 18 years.
18 years, damn. 18 Nah, that'll be fun, though. That'll be a fun match. And then Jade and Naomi.
Oh.
So
Lillian Garcia is announcing the second Evolution. She announced the first ever Evolution and is announcing the second.
And then
That's cool.
I don't even want to talk about the triple threat women's intercontinental match. Let me ask everyone else out there in wrestling land. Are we as bored of the Becky Lynch, Bayley, Lyra fighting as I am? Is everyone else out there bored of this?
Pretty sure.
Like, again, if you come across this and want to leave comments, please do. Tell us your thoughts on the Becky Lynch. I don't know. It's probably Becky that's bugging me too.
Mm-hmm.
She's playing that woe is me card, you know. Oh, poor me, you know. I'm like, just shush. Just shush. You sound like Drew did last year. Just shush. I hope Bayley takes that from her. That'd be the best outcome.
I think Bayley will be the one to win.
Bayley be a much better champion out of those three. Did read that Coach was putting Lyra on blast for her mic skills earlier.
Coach puts everyone on blast.
He was saying she needs to up her game a bit. Take that with a grain of salt. It comes from Coach.
Again, Coach puts everybody on blast. Coach is the guy, don't you know?
And then we have a battle royal for a title match at Clash in Paris. So, no one's been announced for that yet. So,
Because everybody's in it.
so
All the women.
there's gonna be a lot of.
All of them. Justin died.
I was just thinking. Gosh, what's her name? Was with Chad Gable. What's her name?
Ivy.
Ivy. Yeah, I was just trying to think. Maybe Ivy got announced for that.
Yeah. Because she went to go talk about it and he goes, oh, why don't you lead with that? You're in it.
Yeah. So I misspoke. Not everyone has been announced for the
I
battle
think
royal.
a good handful has, but not all of them yet.
That'll be interesting. That's a title match, though. Not a title match, but they get a title match at Clash in Paris, so that'll be interesting anyway.
Yes.
And we do have the NXT Women's Championship at Evolution 2. So that'll be fun.
Who's in that one?
That's Jordan Grace and JC Jane.
Jordan's going to win.
Yeah.
She's going to annihilate her. Even though technically it would be 3 against 1, but Blake will be there.
So, yeah. Evolution's actually going to be pretty good. There's a lot of...
He's just saying that because it's all the girls.
Well, I would say it would be phenomenal if Liv was going to be there, but...
He's just saying that because Liv's not going to be there.
So I'm going to go with pretty good.
I'm going to sit here and pout.
I am going to pout. Because Liv should have been here.
Well, it ain't my fault. Ain't the show's fault. She got hurt.
She got hurt. Nah, it's going to be good. Except for that one, but we don't get into that anymore. A lot of good stuff, and I think the build-up for SummerSlam is coming. SummerSlam should be the next PLE after this. So we should finally be going into SummerSlam and the build-up to SummerSlam.
Hopefully.
So we'll talk more about SummerSlam in the coming weeks because there's going to be a lot to talk about because the build up for this is definitely going to be higher than the build up for WrestleMania this year. There's still a lot of things that can happen. And
Oh, I hope this ain't true.
what's that?
Sports Skeeta just posted yesterday. Charlotte Flair to back out of Evolution 2 and be replaced by former WWE Women's Champion. Looking at the possibility. I'm getting tired of the last-minute replacements for tag matches.
Why is Charlotte backing out?
I don't know.
Well, I hope not, because Charlotte's been building up a lot of goodwill lately. I feel.
Let's see. The Queen could end up causing a major twist at the very last moment. This week's episode of the Friday Night Show could feature Flair backing out of the massive tag team match. She could say it wasn't her choice and was made to team with Alexa and walk out on the team. This would leave Little Miss Bliss with no choice but to enter WWE Evolution alone, seeing as how late it is for her to find a new partner. I don't think that's going to happen. That sounds like they're guessing. But they've also said this. However, in a shocking turn of events, she could be joined by her former friend and former Money in the Bank winner, Nikki Cross, who is part of the Wyatt Six. And in a surprising appearance during the Fatal 4-Way match, leading to a victory for the duo that would enhance a potential storyline between Bliss and the Wyatt Six.
That reminds me. Nikki Bella is still out there.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to come. She's got to pop back up here soon.
She's supposed to be there.
She's got to get back into the wrestling part of it, though. I understand whatever was going to happen between her and Liv probably threw her into chaos or whatever. Her storylines kind of got scrapped with that. But she's got to pop up again somewhere in a wrestling manner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she pops up at Evolution. Maybe even outside of the Battle Royal, Maybe she takes a spot. And I'm not saying specifically to what you were just reading or anything, but, maybe she inserts herself into one of the championship fights or something. Could be interesting. Could be a thought. Not sure, but she does need to pop back up because
She might be part of that Battle Royal.
yeah, she might be in the Battle Royal, and maybe she wins the Battle Royal or something, and that puts her in a championship position at Clash in Paris. That could be it. Maybe she comes out, beats up Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra, and just says, "I get this title," and we're like, "Finally, don't have to put up with those other three."
He's really aiming at ending the Intercontinental Triple Threat right there.
Oh my goodness, it's so boring.
Yeah.
And that's no hate on you, Bayley. I apologize for including Bayley in that. Unless she comes and kills me too, but I do like Bayley. I just think the Becky Lyra angle is just not there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, should be pretty good. And going forward after this, really should be getting good. There are rumors of Roman Reigns coming back. So we might be on the lookout for Roman Reigns.
Maybe.
So, anyway, got anything else?
No.
Any other? We should talk about real quick.
Ah,
El Grande Americano in his
growth spurt.
growth spurt. Good Lord.
Can we have him tested for steroids, please? Something, because I don't know how you gain
Yeah, right. What
that
is it,
much
foot
height
taller?
and everything. And he was much slower in the ring.
Tell you what, though, he kept his metal piece in his mask, so at least that's the same. Yeah, that is getting funny, if you ask me. Anyway.
You'd think they would have picked someone a little bit closer to
Like, holy
Chad's
crap.
height. Yeah, but I say that they'd pick someone his same height, but like make him black. It's like, okay, he clearly is not.
Oh, good Lord.
They're just making fun of this now.
Yeah, that's funny, though. That was funny. Anyway, we'll close it out for now. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back next week. We'll talk about evolution and whatnot, results, and then probably start getting into SummerSlam starting next week, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you on the next go-around.